I love this. Did you love this?
I want Aaron Maté to do prank calls from now on. Just solely devote themselves to calling like, is this the American government? American government? Are you there? Are you there, Joe Biden? Joe Biden, why did you call me? Why did you call me a Syrian stooge without any evidence? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that, Joe Biden? Can you tell me? I hope I mean, come on,
Man,
Max
it was
Blumenthal,
so
his dad.
good.
Come on, Max, use your dad connection, buddy. Like, give him a full, like, I'm sure Sydney Blumenthal has phone number of all these people. Just have Aaron Maté do live shows of calling. Okay, we are now calling Rand Paul now. Mr. Paul, Mr. Paul.
Seriously, that could be a show. Huh? It's not a bad
That
idea.
could be a fucking amazing. That could be, I don't know,
If they pick up their phone calls.
Phone jack.
But that might come. Okay, you have to really target high-level people that way for it to not come bad. Because here it comes off good, of course, because that guy wrote an article about him without contacting him. But maybe if you started just doing that to anyone, people would be like, okay. What do you think? It will be going too far? They have to be high-level politicians, and it's not like the answer.
I'm not just putting an idea out there. I'm giving you a step-by-step. Max Ball, Aaron Maté's partner and in business and all that. His father is Sydney Blumenthal. He has all their private number. He can do a Borat style. You know, he shouldn't do it
they
live.
Should get their producers
do it over. They record like over 3 months. So that way nobody can, alert the other ones. They just call different senators and Congress people, cabinet members. And they have they should call Syrian government members as well. They should include them. Hello?
No, but they speak.
Yahi, this is Aaron. I've called about the cylinders. You know the cylinder? Yeah, the fake cylinder. Of course, you good answer. Good answer. Fake.
Oh my god, but this call is too good. We're gonna listen to.
We're gonna talk about
pretty much all of it. No, I have the video. We have to listen to a bit of it. It's too good. So this writer in The Guardian, a gentleman by the name of Mark Townsend, wrote an article, Network of Syria Conspiracy Theorists Identified, based on this quote-unquote research that we'll also touch on, but try not to get stuck on too much. And in it, they refer to Aaron Maté, but they don't even give Monsieur Aaron Maté a phone call. So, of course, knowing Aaron, he was not happy about that. So he calls him. And let's watch the video. So he calls the guy.
I think we are witnessing Aaron Maté's shift from journalism to performance art and performance comedy. Like this is where it happens, guys.
This is too good, man. All right.
As I'm recording this right now, if that changes, I will update this video.
And of course, like a true, movie style, he gives the guy an opportunity as well to take it over. You have 24 hours of kill your cat.
This message will delete itself. Oh, what?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Let's listen to this from here.
Any of these questions. Now, I should say that because I'm doing journalism now about Mark Townsend, I did what Mark Townsend didn't do for me. Is before I published this segment and this recording, I wrote to him and I told him that I recorded our phone conversation and I'm going to publish it. And I'd like to give you the opportunity to answer the questions you wouldn't answer on the phone call, or to say anything else. And I will publish it. And in fact, I promised him that unlike The Guardian, I'm not going to edit your response in any way. And I haven't heard back from Mark Townsend as I'm recording this right now. If that changes, I will update this video. So with that, here is my phone call with Mark Townsend of The Guardian.
Hello, Townsend.
Hey, Mark, it's Aaron Maté calling. How you doing?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, good, thanks.
Good.
Who's recording?
Quick question for you.
Like
Why didn't you contact me before publishing in The Guardian that I'm the leading purveyor of disinformation on Syria?
Go, tell him.
Well, it was in a report we were reporting on. I think you got an email anyway.
What's going
No,
on?
I didn't get an email.
You can do that.
Oh, well, I did send an email and I got your auto reply, so I'm calling you
can do
now.
that.
And also, can you tell me why you also so can you also tell me why you didn't identify a single piece of disinformation that I've spread?
I think you've got a response from our readers editor, so if you want to add something to the piece, then go for it.
I did not actually get a response. No, I didn't.
Well,
So-
you'll get one soon.
So will you not explain, Mark, why you didn't contact me and why you didn't name a single piece of disinformation?
Yeah, you have to
I've allegedly
contact
spread?
in
I mean, it's pretty
advance.
simple.
Yeah.
Not send it
Can you
email
explain that
after.
for
You'll
me?
get one soon.
Well, but why didn't you do it when you wrote the article?
He's saying we're gonna answer your.
Can I
can
ask
answer
you
your
why you
phone.
didn't articulate when you wrote the article?
Yeah.
Just why not? You yourself have complained. You yourself have complained that the Home Office didn't contact you
Oh, yeah.
before they tweeted about one of your articles. So I'm asking you, why didn't you contact me before writing such a
Glenn
consequential
Greenwald.
claim?
And in fact, the Home Office didn't need to contact him for tweeting his article, actually. And this guy still complained about that. Now, that's not part of
Yeah,
the
I know,
practice.
right? What a dick.
That's
I
not
know,
a
right?
thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, yeah.
Exactly. The person who doesn't do that, look who he is.
Claim about me. It's pretty simple. Why
Yeah. Look
not?
who is what? Oh.
He complains about like actually a version of that you didn't need to do, and then he himself didn't contact, which is like 101
Yeah.
journalism.
You're getting an email.
Do you think it's fair journalism?
You should have got it already.
No, well, I haven't gotten it. It's been over a week. So I'm calling you now.
You should be arriving very shortly.
So Mark, let me ask you, can you name me right
it's in
now?
your spam
Can you,
box.
Mark,
Check your
Mark, can
spam
you
box.
name for me a single piece of disinformation that I've spread on Sierra? Can you do it right now? Can you name for me? Can you
Yeah,
name
Aaron
for
is
me?
getting
Go ahead.
angry, guys.
Look, I've got a
You
meeting.
can see the neck
sure,
getting
right.
redder and redder.
Mark, can you identify a single piece of
I don't
disinformation
let
that I've
it
spread
go.
on Syria?
He's not worth it.
You can't.
Look, I've got
Your
I've got
blood
to dash this
pressure
meeting.
is not worth it.
This email will be completely explanatory.
So sorry, Mark. You took the
Dash
time
to
to write a
this
whole
meeting.
article about me. Can you not answer a couple of questions? Just give me a
He
straight
was
answer.
very, very British.
Well, you called me the leading purveyor of disinformation.
That was in a report.
It was in a report that you didn't. And by the way, can you also explain why you didn't include in your article that the report is funded by states that are actually belligerent in the topic you're writing about, which is Syria?
Look.
Why not mention that?
Why didn't you mention the cylinders? Why the fuck?
Are you
didn't
answering the question or no?
I've got a dash. Okay, you get this email.
Of course you do.
Respond to that. Okay, in the proper manner. Okay?
Well, I'm calling you right now, so I'd love to hear just one. I'd love to hear one answer. Why not contact me? Why not include the fact that the report you're being a stenographer for is funded by belligerents in the Syria proxy war? And why not name a single piece of disinformation that I've spread when you're calling me the top spreader of disinformation on Syria? Just name one. Can you do that?
Okay. As I said, respond to the email. It should have arrived. It will be very short.
This email, what's the mode? I always want to ask, what's the mode of transportation?
Oh, well,
Doesn't sound
so
like
you're going to
it's
answer these
email.
questions in an email? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, he's saying that I need to talk to my editor before.
So you're
I
saying
need
you're going to
lawyers.
answer the questions
Like, did you
of why you
send this
didn't
email by
contact me
post? Like, did you
prior to
print it
printing?
out?
Okay, you're not answering my question. Are you going to answer the questions I've laid out?
Look, with all due respect, we're going to go around in circles, okay?
I love the
Yeah,
short
because you're not
email.
because you can't give me a single answer. Because you can't give me a single answer.
As I said, I keep
Somebody's
on
making
repeating
tea for Eric.
And what you're repeating is you're not going to answer any
Chill out.
questions. That's what I'm hearing from you.
That's not what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You
Not
get a chance
worth
to
it.
respond.
My son.
Will you be answering the questions? Okay, Mark. Okay,
As I said, look,
Mark.
get a chance
Can you
to
give me one
respond
straight answer?
via email,
Will
okay? I'm gonna
Mark?
go around in circles.
Will you answer the questions that I've laid out for you in both writing and in this phone call in an email? Will you answer those questions?
Dear me.
No,
As I
Aaron,
said,
he's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna.
repeat myself.
Can I get one straight answer? Will you answer those questions?
Look, for the 18th time, you're going to get an email in which you can respond properly, okay?
Okay, and when can I expect this
That's
email?
as simple as that. Okay? I can't keep saying that over and over again.
Well, what you're
said
saying
yes,
is, but you're saying you're going to send me an email, but you won't even commit to answering my questions. So
I'm going to dash for a meeting, okay?
Yeah, okay, right. I understand you have a meeting, but I understand you're pressed. For some reason, you didn't have the time to call me before printing a really incendiary claim about me. But I understand now you have to dash for a meeting, so I'm sorry if I'm not very sympathetic to you,
You
okay?
got to be like that. You got to be like that. They'll say you get an email which will explain it all, okay?
Which will explain what? Will it answer my questions? Will the email answer my questions? Can you tell me that?
You can respond.
Hey, Mark,
Man.
will the email answer the questions you haven't answered yet? Will it? Yes or no?
No, you get the email. We're just wasting each other's time.
Oh,
Yes,
but now we're wasting each other's
because
time.
you won't answer a question. You want.
I don't know if we should play anymore, but I would just want to say that the reason that this Mark guy isn't being super rude on the phone or he didn't hang up is because he knows he's really in the wrong. And that Aaron is absolutely in the right.
Yeah, I think so. I'm surprised he didn't hang up. I would have said, "Oh, I can't hear you. Tunnel." I would have hanged up.
I mean, he wouldn't have known that he's recording, but maybe
I wouldn't gone with I have to dash to a meeting and then continue for another 10 minutes to talk to
dash.
It's a dash to this meeting, but the meeting can wait. Hang on. You'll get an email, and in the email we'll lay out our plan to respond to you within the next decade. Like, what is?
That's what it sounded like. It's as if like a company was sending over a proposal and they're like, just wait until tomorrow. You're going to have all the information, all the PDFs, all the links in this email. It was too funny. But man, so I don't know if you have much to say.
Aaron needs to let it go. I want
to get to the article for a bit after. For a second.
I like to say something though. Look at Aaron here. And this has been the worst development regarding Aaron Maté. For a short while, when he was on Useful Idiots, after people, frankly, rightly so, came out in droves and publicly condemned his, frankly, what only can be described as his idiotic haircut. I mean, what the fuck is this, Aaron?
Well, seriously, Aaron, you can also call it a bowl haircut.
Bold, yeah.
A bowl.
Oh, like... bowl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's offensive. Yes, a bowl. But yeah, he changed it for a while. He would push it up. Then it's been a month or so. It's back to this idiotic curls to fringe curl.
But what would you suggest them to do? Cut it much shorter?
He put it like you. He put it up a bit or do anything but this. Frankly, anything. Do a mohawk. I don't know, anything. Just don't do this.
Someone recently just got this haircut too, and it looked so funny and stupid. Who was it?
Who, you or Aaron?
No, someone.
Oh,
got this haircut, and I can't remember. And they were like, just someone put the wrong bowl on your head and cut it anyway.
Oh yeah, that it feels like literally his mom is like putting the ball on his head and just going. It's just, and he was good. Like you achieved better and then you went back. This is ridiculous.
The gel part with that New York heat, I guess you couldn't do it.
Couldn't hold up against
you're wearing shorts here at Grayzone HQ.
But, I don't know. Yeah,
but this article, by the way, this article is based, and it was written in June. So when did that phone call happen? Wow. Is based on a quote unquote like report. And this report, all it does, it just decides that it decides that some people are misinformation spreaders, and then it narrows them down, and then it counts the number of tweets and Facebook messages that they made. And because Aaron at one point quantitatively out of all these people tweeted more, they classified, of course, all of them as like conspiracy or blah blah or disinformation, and then they're like, okay, Aaron is
the leading one.
It's too funny. But some of the other things that caught my attention are these hyperlinks. Now maybe there's some interesting information behind these hyperlinks. Let's just quickly open any of them. This one, the new analysis contained a report by the Syria campaign. Okay, let me
just lead to books, right, with references.
Let me see. So one of them is to the report. The other one is to the report. A Guardian article from over a year ago.
Fucking idiot.
And my favorite one, another article, of course, by Syria White Helmets from 2017. Online propaganda finds semi-relevant. And then the Syria one just takes you to the Syria page. I mean, I don't know, because I feel like these hyperlinks, they give a sense of legitimacy.
I know,
right?
I agree,
From a distance, at least. You're like, okay, at least, I'm sure if I click here, it's going to give me, and like one of them,
by a proper
little bit
source or whatever.
But yeah. And then, of course,
like
some of them took to the report, so that was good. But Yeah, and I tried to look into the methodology of the report, and they pretty much went by keywords, and some keywords for them and some key phrases meant conspiracy. So then they just labeled all those people as conspiracy theorists, and then someone sat there and counted one tweet.
Excel file.
And then it led to.
I mean,
this.
frankly, the
It's
design of
horrible.
the report, from the design of the report, you can tell it's been written by 5-year-olds who really like their, bright colors. Let's just say.
And then they talk about, they use this, and through this they put together a timeline. And the timeline of this information
we leave from when to
is literally like a timeline of different events. 30th of September, Russia's parliament grants Putin's request to launch airstrikes. I mean, I didn't get it. Honestly, like I need to look at this timeline thing more closely, because to me it just seemed like, just random things. The white helmets are nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize.
How is that timeline in this information? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe somewhere I'm cherry picking a bit, but
can you believe they got paid for that?